Howdy folks, like today. So today, well, we're going to be going out and doing a little bow hunting. So, here in Virginia, well actually I'm not in Virginia right now, but in Virginia we have a season that runs September through March. And it's a doe only season. Well, antlerless, so it can be a shed buck, button buck, fawn, big doe, little doe, I don't care. You can shoot it. And I love this season. It's awesome. I love bow hunting, so it just makes it awesome. So either way, we're gonna go ahead and in the morning I'm gonna get all ready and I'll pick y'all back up there. Alright, y'all, your boy is going deer hunting on February something. I've never deer hunted this late in my life. It's weird that I can deer hunt in February and on into March. So my cameras have been showing me nothing but foxes. But I just started getting pictures yesterday, so that doesn't mean anything. But tomorrow it's going to be in the 60s. It's been freezing cold. Let me get a hat before y'all go putting comments and taking screenshots of me. But here, we got our compound that has not been shot since the last time we went deer hunting. And that was a month ago. So, and last time, every time I seem to go, it snows a lot and the deer don't move. But a day or two after all the snow's gone and it gets warmer again, they start pounding that spot. But I haven't shot. I need to shoot. I don't feel comfortable over 20, but hey, most shots over there are not going to be over 20. 25 is like the top. The property line's 20 yards. So, yeah, it's not very long range of shooting. So, I'm going to pick a pair of pants that has dried. These are dry, so I'm going to put these on. And we're going to go check some traps, but that'll be another video. And then we're going to come back and get all our camera gear charged, get everything together for bow hunting tomorrow. And we're going to get up in the morning at 9 o'clock and go shoot a deer. So, the deer have been moving midday. And I can hunt till about 3 o'clock tomorrow, so we're going to try to kill a midday deer. And it's weird. So, in the city, from my cameras, what they have shown, all the deer move in the middle of the day. So, hopefully that stays true when we kill this big nanny tomorrow, or a shed buck, or a little doe, or a button buck. I don't really care. I have a feeling we're going to kill a shed buck tomorrow. Don't know why, but I feel like we are, so we'll see. All right, y'all. Well, I'm glad I checked my bow. Last time it was on, but now, of course, I don't have any arrow wrenches. But now, my bow is off by a little bit. And, well, I need to move it, so let's go do that. All right, y'all. Well, it's sighted in pretty good. And, well, today we did have a gray fox. I don't know. I think it's a gray fox or a really big house cat. One of the two. I can't figure it out, but either way. Gray fox is in right now. I've never killed one, so that would be pretty cool. But either way, we're going to get up in the morning and go try to kill something. So let's get to it.
This is weird. It's like daylight. And I'm still not hunting. But nothing came through on camera this morning, so that's a plus. But hopefully it'll come through today. We'll shoot one.
All right, y'all, up here now, my city spot. And it's deer tracks, but it's nothing. There's nothing like it was the first time I came here. Trails aren't pounded and all that. The deer are moving. I did see a big nanny on the way here. It's probably 300 yards from like around this bluff. There's a lot of cat tracks. I don't see any deer tracks. But we're gonna check my camera and see. Hopefully the deer good. Mostly fox and cat tracks. I don't see any deer. But, oh well, we'll take it for what it is. Hopefully that doe I seen over there will feed over here. We'll get a shot at her. But let's check my camera here and see. Well, let me just check my camera. There's nothing good on it. Holy crap. There's a stud on my camera. Most deer have been here between like 9 and 4 o'clock. And well, like I said, I can only hunt about 3 or so today. But most deer have been here between 9 and 3 o'clock. And then lately there's been some between like 4 and 5, but those are main ones. But gonna shoot a shed buck anymore with knowingly that's here. There is a really, really, really nice deer here. He's only got one side, but yeah, he's really nice. Well, hopefully some deer filtered through. Alright, y'all, well, let me explain. So, there's a mama and 2 little ones up here on the hill above me. I'm not sure where they went, but the game is moving. As y'all can hear all the geese and ducks in the river. I've seen 2 house cats. I've seen a deer on the way here. I've seen 3 while in the stand. So, I messed that up, I'm not gonna lie. I came in here later this morning because the deer never on camera till late. And so I figured I would short them a little bit. And, well, it's about, let me check what time it is. It's about 9:38 now. And, yeah, so I'm thinking I'm hearing them walking, but I can't tell. Yeah, I'm not sure where they went. They were 2 properties over, and they were up on the hill. I know they know I'm here. They seen me because when I zipped the strap to put my bow up, they heard me. And then all that coming down, my string came off my bow, and like I pull it up with, so I had to break one of my hooks and pull the bow up. It was a massacre, but we got it. And shoot, that's gonna be really zoomed in for y'all. Let me try to fix that. I'm really hoping they come through, or I'm hoping that other deer I've seen comes through, so hopefully it works out. There's a nice little kitty cat, yo. There he goes. These 2 kids gonna fight. They were squalling a second ago. I wanna see them fight. Dang, as soon as I pulled the camera out, they wasn't there. I gotta fight anymore. It's because they seen me move. They don't know what I am, but them hogs like growling at each other. I just knew they was gonna fight. Well, I guess we're not gonna have that fun this morning and watch 2 cats go. Alright, y'all, well, this is cool. Man, there's a big osprey down there in the tree. It might be a bald eagle, but I think it's an osprey. But dang, look at all these crows. That's pretty cool though. Alright, y'all, well, I've always wondered if deer live on that island. I've just seen one over there on that island. Oh, yep, there it is. I can see it moving right there, like middle of the screen. I've always wondered that. Well, it appears my assumptions are correct. Oh, there she is, y'all. It's a big nanny doe. That's freaking crazy. There's a full-blown river and railroad tracks in between here and there. But alright, y'all, well, that deer's got the life. It's got food, it's got water, and it's got no pressure. But it's got food, bed, water, everything that it would ever need. And there's no pressure. It's illegal to hunt over there. So she's just in the juice, y'all. I really did have some of y'all tripping, I bet. No, I'm not gonna shoot at a deer 175 yards with my bow. I just don't even think that's like possible. Maybe it is, but not today. Yeah. Maybe we'll get lucky and the deer just like swim the river and come up here. Now if that happens, it's just meant to be for that deer to die. But they stacked next to my sister. They're not bad. But still haven't killed a deer. Maybe these will bring them out. Y'all, one thing I just realized. And I probably should have paid more attention, looked around a little more, but y'all see this tree behind me? Y'all see it's got thick cover right beside it. That should be the tree. It probably should be the tree I'm sitting in, but it's not. So yeah, that's probably why those deer spooked this morning. I believe if I'd have been right there, I'd have killed one. That sucks, but that's why they're bringing this little one stick and a ladder type deal. This is what I've always wanted to do in my steady spot. See this ladder and then that little stick. Because this tree, the way it's built, it really won't work for my regular sticks. But that tree behind me, right there, will be awesome for that. And so that means I can get higher. I'm more hidden. And it's a little bit farther shot, but that's okay. So that's what I'm gonna do next time. We still got a month left of season, y'all. Alright, y'all, there's two deer in front of me. One is bedded down, and one is the mom. The little one's bedded down, and the mom was just feeding around. I can't get an arrow on either one of these things. One's 30 and one's 35. Alright, y'all. I've always wanted to see deer bedded down. I like see one bed down while hunting. And well, I have done that now. There's a mom and a little one bedded right in front of me. And I can't figure out how to get it. I might be able to get an arrow on that one. I might have just found a way to shoot the little one. Let me try it, y'all. Well, we have movement. I like a foot. That's not good. The little fawn stood up and then laid back down in a different direction. Dang it. Just my luck. Alright, y'all, at 1:45, I'm just gonna try something and try to get one, because if I wait too much later, then I won't have the time to pack up and all that I'll need and then get the deer out of here. So y'all wish I had a bigger rock. And if I did, I'd throw it over there and try to get them to run this way a little bit, but sadly, I don't. So, alright, y'all, I'm trying to think of every way possible for me to get these deer to where I need them to shoot them. I shot the fawn, but no worries. Look at the blood trail around. I think it's possibly a dead deer. I don't know where I hit her, but, and I don't know if it's good, bad. I have no idea. But where she went is like really, 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 really bad. So, yeah. All right, y'all, well, here we go. This is their blood trail on their property, but y'all can tell, a heck of a blood trail. I mean, coated well, y'all. I gotta start finding phone numbers and knocking on doors. See if I can retrieve this deer, because she left my property. And dang, here's my area where she was bedded. I did see a pile of deer. If I just kept sitting in my stand, I'd have killed a deer. Another one, I have to guess. But we got 4 pass through. I mean, it's all white hair. She was bedded. But I mean, there's white hair all the way over there, but it's blood. And I seen one deer in a herd that was a smaller deer, and she kept her tail tucked the whole time. I think that's her. But all I can do is give her time and get everything packed up, start finding phone numbers, and go knock on doors and figure some stuff out, y'all. And y'all know me, I don't do good with blood, and I just cut my finger open on my saddlebag somehow or another, and I don't do good with that. Oh,
A deer, but it's kind of not dead.
All right, y'all, well, there's a deer bedded over here on this hill, and it's a fawn bedded by itself. That's just not normal. So I'm pretty sure that's her, but I don't know. Okay, well, it's still alive, but it is there. All right, y'all, well, there's blood there, there's blood there, but after that, I lost it. All right, y'all, well, it appears she quit bleeding. Bloody snow. No, I feel like a certified tracker. She went that away. So, that being said, I truly do believe that deer that was laid over in that lady's yard, I believe that was the one I shot. Because, I mean, right here, the blood just quits. And, I mean, that deer laid over, there's a fawn laid over there licking itself with its mama. And, well, that's what I shot. A fawn that was with its mama. And I'm pretty sure that that's it. Because I don't see any blood. But I see the tracks right here. I mean, it looks like that fawn's tracks. And I don't know where they go from here, but God. All right, y'all. Well, it sucks. I'm not proud of it, but it happens. Well, I just made the clip, but I got to restart it because I kind of showed the address to where I'm staying and hunting. So, either way, let's just say I took a bad shot. I made a bad shot. Something you shouldn't do in urban. You should not take a pop shot in urban. That's not a good shot. That's not really a vital shot. So let me explain. I don't know how much y'all can see from the camera, but the fawn was laid down facing me. Like, at first she was laid broadside and I couldn't shoot. And then she turned like this. Like, she was facing me like this. Well, I guess it would have been like if she's facing me kind of like that direction. And, well, let's just say I drew back and I said, all right, she's 35. I put it on top of her back and I shot. Fuck. Hit right there. I don't know. I thought I missed, not gonna lie. But then she ran up here beside me and was wobbling around and flipping her tail. I was like, oh, shoot, I got her. I was, like, freaking out. And, well, let's just say never happened. Never found her. And, well, I shot at the mama, too. I tried to shoot her right down the chest. I missed very, very badly. She ducked. Yeah, it was bad. But where she was standing, it was skyline. That mug said, see you, bye. Gone right offside the hill. So that sucked. But, yeah, so it is what it is. We're going to go home, rewatch the footage. But, it happens, I guess. And I couldn't get any more. I couldn't get permission to go look some more, but I shot a buck like that last year, And, well, when I shot the buck, I hit him just like that. And all I got was white hair and only half of my arrows covered. Just a real good haircut. The deer survived, and it is what it is, but I hate that. So it was my stupidity. I shouldn't have shot, so oh well. All right, y'all, well, I learned a little something here. That sucks. So this will be the last deer hunt video of the year that I'm aware of, and not a real good way to go out. I didn't make a good shot, made a terrible shot. Yeah, so that was really bad on my part. I don't know where I hit the deer. The only thing I can guess is I went right through a brisket and just, I don't know. I really don't know. It's a beautiful blood trail. I went for a long ways. I could not get permission to retrieve the deer. The one deer I snuck up on was not the deer. I don't know, that lady really did not like me. She says she hand feeds the deer every day, and I'm over there in her backyard slocking them. I don't care. Yeah, so I have picked up, I give y'all a little sneak peek of what's coming up this summer. So now, I think I picked up 10 more urban spots, and yeah, so I mean, we're going to be slaying some deer, and I have some studs to hunt this year, I'm hoping. Heard some rumors of some big deer around. Don't know if I'll get lucky enough to harvest one or see them, but that's all we can hope. And yeah, so either way, hope I enjoyed today's video. Sorry I didn't get the deer, but either way, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.